Hey, it's Sam back here. Welcome to this video. I'm excited today that you've come here because today I'm going to show you a new software that's really cool that'll allow you to save a ton of time on your WordPress sites. It's going to make it super fast to create WordPress websites, and it solves the problem if you're traveling or if you have a slow internet connection. This is going to make it so quick and easy to create WordPress websites, even if you're in a weird part of the world. For me, I live in New Zealand at the moment, or I'm living in New Zealand for the next couple of months, and one of the biggest problems that I face is finding good internet, whether it's in a cafe, I like to go out and work, anywhere. It's really difficult to find good internet because New Zealand is quite isolated and it has a lot of issues with its internet systems. Here I'm currently traveling at the moment. And the hotel we're at, this is the internet speed it has. It's not very fast, and I'm having to run this business on this internet speed connection. So you can see here the download speed's okay, but the upload speed, as you'll see, is very slow, and it takes time to do everything, especially when it comes to adding images, uploading content, doing anything like that. So it's a major problem, and today I've actually been creating this particular page, this EasyWP localhost bonus page to show you this software in action today. Down below, we create all of these bonus pages manually, and we do a lot through WordPress. Many of our sites are through WordPress, so we're very used to using the system, but one of the major problems we have is that it's simply slow to edit everything. Now this software takes all of that hassle away. It basically makes it really quite easy to edit WordPress websites. It's going to be a lot quicker, so you won't have so much load time happening, and it's going to make it a lot easier, especially when you're on the go to create these WordPress websites. It's also going to include a number of different ways of backing up your website, so you'll have a full backup every time, and you can actually create your entire website, as you'll see right here, within the system. It's as easy as creating a new WordPress website like this, creating your new name, so it might be new site, and then creating create site. This is the software I'm using right here. It's in the browser, but it's actually offline while it does this. I could be offline right now, and it would still be adding this website. I can then go through the process of creating this website as I would usually, this WordPress website, connect it up with my database, and then build everything that I need to do offline. I could even build this entire thing before actually adding the database offline. So I'm basically building my WordPress website offline, so it means that everything is super fast, it's a lot quicker, there's no lag time, and you're not going to have any issues with internet, and when you're ready you can just upload these changes to the web, and then they're available to you. Really smart software, something that's really needed, especially for me. I find this really useful if you're traveling a lot or if you're on a slower internet connection. This will be really useful. Even if you have a fast internet connection, the fact that this does active backups all the time is going to make it so much easier to protect your website. There's a few other features that come with it as well, so I'm going to bring on Chris right now. He's actually going to go walk you through a step-by-step of how to use this software, go through every component of it. It's really complete, and you'll find that really informative, and you'll know by the end of this video whether this is right for you and this is something that you can use in your business. So I encourage you to hold on till the end to watch what Chris has to say, and if you see this, if you like this idea, you see how this is going to help your business. I know for me it's certainly going to help mine. Then feel free to go down below, check out all of the bonuses, and get access at 10 a.m. It's going to be available, and then it'll be increasing. The price will be increasing after the end of the first day. Thanks for listening. Here's Chris, and I'll talk to you again soon.
Hi and welcome to EasyWP Localhost product demo. So once you've installed the product, you can go to any browser and type the word localhost in the URL bar and press enter. And you're going to get to the EasyWP Localhost Manager. Now, as you can see, there's two buttons here. One's called New Site, and the other one's called Import Site. This import section is only available in the Pro version, which we'll discuss later. So I'm going to go into New WP Site, and automatically it shows me the latest version available in my repository, and I'm going to type a folder name, and I'm going to create the site. And there you go, that's it, job done. Now just to show you that the product is actually working, I'm going to go into the site itself, and as you can see it's starting the installation process, which I'm going to fill in now. And I'm ready to install. And as you can see, the site is working. So I'm just going to go and refresh the main home page, and as you can see that's a standard default version of WordPress. Now this site is going to work exactly the same as it would do on a real server, with the exception that it's going to be a lot faster. And as long as you're connected to the internet, you'll be able to install your themes, plugins, and updates the regular way. But by far the most important feature in the EasyWP localhost is the ability to back up and restore a site. So let me show you that function now. I'm not going to back up this project that we just worked on, just by pressing back up here. And I'm going to break the site willfully by installing a dodgy plugin. And I happen to have one which will do that job perfectly. I'm now going to activate this plugin. And bingo, my site is now broken. Now, if this was a real site, your site will be down, you'll be losing money, and most likely you would need to log into your FTP to remove the dodgy plugin, assuming it hasn't corrupted your database. If it has, your only hope is a backup. Now, most people don't back up when they're building sites on a live server because it takes too long. So you probably have to start again from scratch. Now, let me show you how easy it is to restore a site on EasyWP localhost. All I need to do is go to Restore, find the latest backup, and press the Restore button. Now I'm going to go to the same site, and as you can see, we're back up and operational again. And that took seconds. Okay, so that's pretty much the standard version of EasyWP Localhost Manager covered. So those three buttons here, and that button there comes as standard. Now these three buttons here are upgrades to the product, which I'm going to run through now. Now, these upgrades will be offered to you after purchase, but I'm going to give you a little glimpse as to the kind of things you'll be able to do with the extra toys that we've built for the product. Now, the first one is import WP sites. So that comes together with a plugin that you install on a WP site, and in this case is installed on my website. Now, all we really want to do is to be able to download a site from a live server to a localhost, or upload one from a localhost to a live server. And we wanted to do that in the simplest possible way. So let me show you how it works. So the plugin itself, as you can see, I've got it installed on my Hitman Publishing site, and you have an import and export function. Now, I've pressed the export button earlier, and that's generated me a link just here. And I've downloaded the file it's created straight to my PC. Okay, I'm now going to go to my localhost manager, and I'm going to press the import site button. Now it's going to ask me for a folder name. I'm going to call it Hitman. And I'm going to select the file I wish to import, just here. And watch how fast this works. And that's it, job done. So I'm just going to go into the site itself to show you that it's actually worked. And as you can see, that's a copy of my site. So I'm just going to go to my site as well, just to show you that it's a real site and it's exactly the same. And there you go, that's my site live on my server. And we're proud to say this is actually the fastest and easiest way to clone a live site to and from a local host. Okay, so one final thing, just going to run you through, and that's these two buttons here. These come with a developer pack. Now, if you press the button here, as you can see, what I've got is a selection of themes and plugins that I own or I've downloaded from the WordPress repository already available to me. And all I ever need to do is press a few checkboxes, and these will be instantly added to my project. So all I need to do is just press the install button, and let's go to the site, the admin area, plugins, and as you can see, they're here. Now we estimated that we lost about 20 or 30 minutes per site doing all the plugin installation and downloads manually. So this is a huge time saving. And one final thing in our localhost manager, just going to go back to that now. We've got this duplicate site option. Now, majority of the projects that you'll be working on will have similar pages, similar setup, similar configuration, and all you ever need to do when you have a project like that is click on duplicate site, as I'm going to click here, and call it another name. I'm going to call it test 3 and clone site. And that generates an exact copy of the site that I've just been working on. So that was very easy. Now, as you have seen, we have created a site, we have broken a site, we have restored a site, and we have cloned a site to our local host. And we did all this in minutes, which makes this product the most desirable, the easiest, and certainly the most useful product in the WordPress Webmasters arsenal. On behalf of myself and Michael Thomas, thanks for watching.